Hey everyone, thanks for joining as always. It's good to have you all here. Today we're going to be using the wall, so make sure that you have a clear space. So we're going to be doing wall sits. I know you're very excited about that. And then I have a couple different weight options as I do. We're going to be getting into our shoulders, but it will be a full body experience. So pick and choose what feels best to you today. Make sure that you're taking what you're needing, and you always have options to slow it down, come to your knees, but I'll kind of let you know as we start to move. So we're gonna meet at the back of our mat, standing in our Tadasana, mountain pose, so about hip width apart. Ground those feet, stretch them out, tuck that pelvis in, roll those shoulders back, take a deep inhale. Building up that belly, and then let everything out. Inhale. Exhale, let everything out. Option to start coming into your Ujjayi breath. Slight restriction to back your throat. Inhaling through your nose. All the way down to that belly. Exhale out your nose, slow and controlled. Nice inhale, bring those arms up over your head. Reach to those fingertips, and then exhale, just bring it back down. Squeeze those arms behind you. Lengthen this out. Keep moving. Inhale, bring that up, those arms, and then exhale, bring them back behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, bring them back behind you. Good job. On your next one, you're going to inhale, and then exhale, start to find a squat. So your weight's still going to come back in those heels. You're still going to keep those lower ribs in, keep that nice long spine, then squeeze it out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those arms back. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Your next inhale, you're going to reach up. Exhale, drop that left arm, reach over towards your left with your right, finding that length on that side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus. Squeeze those elbows, chest open. Inhale, reach, other side, drop that right, reach over with your left hand, finding that left side body, maybe roll that shoulder blade back. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge forward. I'm going to walk forward all the way until you're in a plank position. So get those shoulders right over your wrists, fingers spread wide. Tuck that pelvis in, pushing through those heels and the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Bend those knees, walk it back. You're going to come all the way up. Reach. Big breath. Exhale. Hinge forward. Walk back down. 1 more here, so plank. We're here for 3, 2, 1. We're going to start adding on. Walk it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Walk it forward. This time we're going to pull back our right. Once we get stable, stay as stable as you can. You can bring your feet a little wider. Left, walk it back. We're just going to do 1 more here, so big breath up. Exhale, come back down. Go ahead and come into that plank again. Right comes up, left comes up. Walk it back. Big breath. Exhale, come back down, all the way into your plank. We're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. Push into your downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and exhale. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, inhale, right leg is gonna come up high. You're gonna cut knee to nose, round that spine, and you're gonna step all the way through into a low lunge here. And then we're just gonna sink into this, into our cow lunge. So your chest is forward, really sinking into your hips. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, step that back foot in, straighten this front leg. You're gonna pull that right hip back, and then let your spine round in the standing cat. Exhale, inhale, cow, step all the way back, look up. Exhale, step it in. Keep pulling that right hip back. 1 more here, inhale. Exhale, standing cat. Go ahead and step that foot back again, and then we're gonna drop that back knee. You're gonna heel toe that right foot out, coming onto the pinky edge, chest and ahead, come forward, and just find some space in that right hip. Moving where it feels good. If this doesn't feel good to your knee, you can just keep that foot flat down. Just coming in this runner's lunge. Inhale, exhale, walk it back, coming into a wide half split. Keep pulling that right hip back, chest forward, nice long spine. Walk it forward here, one more time. Plant your hands, and then go ahead and tuck those back toes with strong and step all the way forward. And we're gonna sink into this garland pose. So your elbows are on your inner thighs, your chest is coming up. You're letting that pelvis sink down. Let that tailbone come down to the ground, chest up. Inhale, exhale. Plant your hands. Get your glutes up about 90 degrees from your heels. Heel toe those feet in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. One more fold forward. Let it go. Inhale, roll all the way up. Reach up through that Savasana. Exhale, hinge forward. Plant your hands. You're going to step back into plank. And then you're going to push right back into your downward dog in 3, 2, 1. Push into that downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes up high. Knee to nose, step all the way through into that cow lunge, chest forward, sink into it. So your back feet are tucked. You're letting that chest come forward. Inhale. Exhale, step that back foot in. Pull that left hip back, round that spine in your standing cat. Inhale, step back, chest forward. Exhale, step in. Good job. Step back, inhale. Step in one more time here. And then we're gonna step back in that high lunge, and you're gonna drop that back foot, tuck those toes, untuck those toes, and heel toe that foot wide until you're in your runner's lunge. Again, keep that foot flat if that's hurting your knee at all. And just find that space in that hip. Nice long spine here. When you're ready, you're gonna walk it back, wide half split. Good job. Let your head and neck hang. And then walk it forward when you're ready. Plant that foot. Tuck those back toes, strong that right leg. Step all the way forward. Sink into your garland pose. Chest up, tailbone down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, squeeze up into that 90 degrees. Plant your hands, heel toe your feet all the way in. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. One more fold, let go. All come up. Inhale, come all the way up, reach. Exhale, cactus, good job. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we're gonna come down. Plant your hands, you're gonna step back into your plank. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna drop our knees coming into tabletop. So shoulders over wrists, your hips are over your knees, your belly's nice and tucked, and it's coming all the way around your back. So that whole 360 core wrapped up and in, chest forward, gaze forward and down. I don't know how I keep it like that. Spread those fingers wide, and then when you're ready, we're just gonna take a few cat-cows here, getting into that spine a little bit more before we start amping it up here. We're here for 3. Working with that breath. 2, add on anything that feels good to you today. 1. Come up, brace your core, nice strong tabletop. Tuck your toes, we're coming into a hover. We're stepping back into plank, and then you're gonna lead with that same foot right back in. We're gonna switch it out. So this time, leading with our left, back in. Right, back in. Good job. Left, back in. Right, back in. One more on each side. Come back to that hover, and then we're just gonna hover. You're not gonna bring it all the way down, and bring it back up. We're here for 5, 4, 3. Press into those fingertips. 2, 1. Go ahead and bring it down. And then we're gonna grab our first weight and bring it up. I'm gonna start with an 8 or you can do a 10, but we're gonna come to standing on our knees, bringing that weight straight out from our shoulders. Our knees are about hip width apart, and we're just gonna come in to these little steering wheels here. So your arms are straight out from your shoulders. Just warming up that upper body as well. It's gonna get right into it. So bring that belly in, tuck it. You can lean back a little bit. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, 1. We're gonna get into our triceps, so bring those elbows in and then up over your head. You could take that little lean back if you want it. Keep those biceps framing your face, keep those elbows in tight, and we're just pressing through up to 90 degrees and then pressing right up over your head. We're here for 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, 7, you're doing great, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's take this up. You're gonna take it around your head. Then you can have a lean back if you want, or you can stay up. If you're leaning back, it's gonna get in your quads a little more. I want you to squeeze those glutes as you come up. So very slow and controlled. Besides the lean back, if you're taking it, your rest of your body is staying very still. You're just wrapping around your head and bring it to the opposite side here. Good job. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So keep this weight in your hands. We're gonna step up the left, step up your right. You're gonna end up in your squat here. Then you're gonna take the weight out. You're gonna twist, twist, step back down, box squats here. Lead with your other. Right comes up, left comes out, twist, twist. Back in, right comes down, left comes down. Left up, other leg, out, twist, twist. So just make sure that when you're coming down, that weight is coming back in and you're switching your legs up. Doesn't matter if you stay with the right one that I started leading with. Just figure out your own pace. We're still getting nice and toasty here before we really amp it up. Stay low. Keep your wrists straight out from your shoulders. And then when you're ready, we're gonna count to 3. Stretch it out. 2. Keep that core braced at the center. 1 more. 1. Good job. Come back down to your knees. We're gonna bring it up around the head, back. So take that tummy in. Keep those the rest of your body really stable. Sometimes words are just very hard some days. Most days, honestly. Bringing it behind your head, slow and controlled here. We're here for 3.
I found this on the web.
2. Alexa has something to say about it. 1. Good job. Bring it back out. And this time we're going to step back into our box squats. You have the option to come up and down and then out, twist. If you don't want to jump, just continue to do what we started with. Twist, twist, bring it in, jump, back down. Back out. Sorry, jump, twist, twist. I have to get it first. So back down, back up, push it out, twist, twist, jump. I guess it doesn't matter which order you do it in, apparently today. Twist, twist, jump, back down. We're gonna do for 3 more. Twist, twist, make sure that core is bracing, jump if you want it. 2, twist, twist, jump. And then 1 more here. Twist, twist, jump if you want it. Bring it back down. This time we're gonna bring it back up over our head, lean back, squeeze those elbows in, and press up. So just like a French press, squeezing those elbows in tight. Really keep it to 90 degrees. Keep pressing up, keep that core in. And then if you want that lean back, just find that squeeze to your glutes as well. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring that down. This time we're going to get both of our weights in front of us and we're going to come into our plank. So we're going to kind of mismatch, add on the things that we started working with at the beginning. So the first thing we're going to do is start stepping in and stepping out. So just like you were when you were in your hover tabletop, you just have your weights there and then you're leading with one leg, coming back in, leading, coming back in. So take your time, make sure your gaze is forward, your shoulders are over your wrists, you're kind of staying strong in those wrists, make sure they're not too bent. And we're going to do 2, 1, come out. You're going to come into your downward facing dog. This time we're going to jump forward instead of back or walk forward, you choose. So if you're stepping up, coming into that deep squat, then pressing up, coming back down, plant your weights, step back, row, row. Deep bend, hop, curl, press. Down, back, pull, squeeze those shoulder blades, make sure they're nice and stable. You can stand wider if you want them. We're just coming into these 4, 4. Just back, jump. We're not doing a push-up yet. So just row, row, charge, curl, press. 3, jump, down, press, squeeze, row, jump. One more here. Whew. There we go. Row, row, jump, come up, place your weights down. Ooh, and we're just gonna take a little cool down-ish. We're gonna do one more set of those and then we're gonna come to the wall. So got those quads nice and warmed up, ready to hit the wall. We're gonna work in our arms and our shoulders a little more, get that full body experience for ourselves. So take a deep inhale, exhale, let yourself settle here for a minute. And then when you're ready, we're gonna walk back in plank. Get those shoulders over those wrists, spread those fingertips wide, and then we're gonna hold for 5, 4, take a deep breath, catch your breath here, 3, 2, 1. So stepping into that hover, step it out with the same foot. Just switch it out. You can speed it up here if you feel like you're getting it, but honestly, being slow is gonna serve you just as well. Just keep that core wrapped in. Keep those shoulders over those wrists. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and get those weights back under. Sorry about that, remember. Pushing to your downward facing dog. Turbocharge. We're gonna start with our jump, pressing up, coming back down, deep squat, step back, and then go into your row. Row, row. Listen, this time we're gonna add that push-up. So you have the option to come to your knees or squeeze those elbows in tight, then back. You choose what's gonna feel good to you right now. Should be challenging, but again, you can't hurt yourself on it. So drop your knees if you need to or want to, then add on the press. So come back, row, row, push up, charge, hop. We're here for 5 more. Row, row, push up, charge, woo, and 4. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep breathing. Woo. Light on that half. 2. Hop. 1 more. Row. Row. Push up. Hop. Woo. Press. Come down. Go ahead and put those weights close to you where your wall's gonna be. Jog here for a second or adjust your mat and then jog. Mine's slowly trying to escape the camera. So go ahead and just take a little jump rope situation here, whatever feels good to you, cooling down. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Whew. So grab your weights. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter and heavier depending. So we're gonna start with our shoulders. So I'm gonna start lighter and then grab my heavies for my biceps, just smaller, bigger muscle groups. And then I'm gonna sink down into this. So my ankles are right below my knees, pressing into those heels. Take that back, hips coming straight out to those knees. So you're about 90 degrees real low here. Adjust yourself where you need it, and then press that lower back. Shoulders in, your biceps are gonna come out, and then we're gonna come all the way up for this full circle and back down. So, no rush again. Make sure that core is really coming in, so those lower ribs tucked in, meeting those upper hips as much as possible, cinching that area in. We're here for 6, 5, you're gonna feel this in your legs too. Maybe before you feel it in your shoulders. Ooh, keep breathing. Exhale on the way up. 3, 2, 1. So bring these down. Elbows in tight. Again, if you want to go heavier at any point, we're going to go in front, out, and then switch on top, underneath. Keep those elbows in tight. Keep them at that core, braced in. We're here for 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, 7, 6, 5, we're gonna get off the wall for a sec, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come off the wall. Bring your weights with you, whatever weight you're using. And we're gonna come back to here for a sec. So come back down, step back into this plank. This time, instead of stepping in, we're gonna step out, out. Then you're gonna pull, row, row. Push up. We're gonna keep the toe tap and just work it in to our weighted burpees. So our yogi makers, row, row, step out, and then come to your knees, push up. I'm realizing I'm just doing these in completely different orders, but as long as you get your step out, your push up, and your row, you're okay. I know it's hard, and I just like to keep it real confusing for everyone. So pull, row, row, charge, come up. I'll talk mine out, that'll help me too. Step back, tapping out, pushing up, row, row, charge, jump, press. Got 3 more of these here. Step out, tap out, push up, row, row, keep that body steady, charge, jump, woo, press. So we're getting in a full body experience here, as you probably realized. Push up. We got 2 more, halfway through our second. Charge, jump, woo, press. 1 more. Come back to the wall here after this. Step out, push up, row, row. This is the last of these. Jump, press up. Bring those weights back down close to you if you're gonna be using the same ones. Do a little jump rope here to cool down. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Maybe this is a time where you take a little sip of water if you want it. Take a deep inhale, When you're ready, we're gonna come back to the wall. So sink low, find that same position, pressing your back into it. I'm gonna bring heavier weights for this round and maybe switch out, we'll see. Sink into it, get those knees right over those ankles and those hips right in line with the knees. Press that back in, bring those biceps out, and we're just coming to a curl here. So facing out, we're here for a little bit, so catch your breath. We're here for 12, 11, 10. Okay, so keep those arms pressed up, really minimal movement here. 7, 8, 7, 6. How's that work? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna bring those up, so 90 degrees. You can bring those weights all the way to the wall if you want. Just keep pressing that core into it. Coming out 90 degrees again. Everything's 90 degrees right here. Pushing up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, getting off the wall, and 6, 5, 4, slow it down, 3, 2, 1. So bring those weights to heart or wherever you feel safe, kind of crawl off the wall. And then we're gonna come back down. I'm gonna drop one weight and we're gonna come back to our knees and kind of come back down. So again, take a deep inhale, then press out straight from your shoulder. We're gonna spin, spin, and then we're just gonna come back in and bring it back out, spin, spin. So if you want to start moving back and forth with this, leaning back, twist, twist, back, twist, twist, back. Really feel that in your quads. Resist on the way back, resist on the way forward. We're here for 3. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Out, and then we're gonna bring it in tight, bring it back out. Again, you can lean back if you want. I just want you to take that glute squeeze, press it up. So you're kind of 90 degrees and just pressing it up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take that head circle, bring it down the opposite side, up, back down. So I'm taking that tilt, but I'm really holding that resistance in my quads, keeping my upper body and lower body pretty solid. We're here for 6, 5, 4, grabbing another weight, and 3, 2, 1. Come to center. I'm going to grab the same weight. We're going to come into some hammer curls. So I'm going to bring a tilt to my spine. I'm going to keep a nice long spine, but from tailbone to head, I'm straight. Then I'm going to come up, take a hammer curl, come back, press into the triceps. So we're keeping it nice and controlled. We're going to add on a little shoulder here, but let's get real strong and really resist in both directions as you squeeze back to your tricep. Keep that nice core in, and then when we're ready, in 6, we're gonna add on 5, 4, good job, squeeze those triceps back in together, 3, 2, 1, come up, press up, back down, resist. So add on, I want you to take it slow. We're really thinking about the resistance in both directions. If you have heavier weight, it's gonna be more challenging, so feel it out. You can always switch it out to something lighter if you need it. We're here for 8. Keep those lower ribs in on the way up. 7, 6, 5, you're doing great. 4, keep squeezing. Glutes 2, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo. more. Go ahead and bring it to 90 degrees with these presses, and we're gonna come back here. We're not gonna be on the wall, but we're gonna stay real solid in our core, still at 90 degrees. One more set in here for 8, 7, 6, good job, 5, 4, whew. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're gonna hold on to one weight if you want it, or maybe two lighter, depending on what you're doing, and we're gonna come down to the mat. So if you wanna grab a sip of water again, towel off for a sec. This is a great place to find that. We're just gonna wrap this up with a little core and a little bit of more booty, because that's what we do. That's how we get our booty and keep it. Excuse me, allergy break. So go ahead and come down carefully, bring your weight with you, and then when you're ready, we're gonna bring those elbows in tight, and then your elbows are right above your shoulder, and then you're gonna press up into your bridge. So come down, press up, and then bring those glutes to hover. You can start to think about moving these things together, but I want you to really focus on them separately for a sec here, so you could squeeze those glutes at the top, keep those knees tracked towards the back of your mat, press up, squeeze those elbows in, and then come up. We're gonna be here for 10, 9, keep that tension in those glutes as much as possible, 8, 7, 6, 5, good job, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to grab another weight. You can grab lighter ones if that feels better to you right now. We're gonna come into some flies. So this time we're gonna keep our glutes up. So walk those heels in, find the line from your shoulders to your knees, really sturdy bridge here. And then we're gonna bring it out, your elbows are gonna come in, and you're gonna squeeze these weights together. So slow, we're keeping that squeeze to that glute. If you wanna take a little extra squeeze at the top, if you feel like that's getting in there a little deeper for you, feel free. But we're really resisting on the way down, resisting on the way up with these flies. We're here for 10. Keep those elbows locked in nice so they're in line with your forearms. 7, keep breathing, exhale, 6, 5, I know, 4, feeling it, 3, in all the places you're supposed to, hopefully, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that bridge down, hold on to one weight, lose one, again, up above, your back is gonna come down to the mat, nice and pressed in, and then we're gonna just cannonball it. So your arms are gonna come up above, you just wanna kick out to the point where your core is still coming down to the mat, or keep staying on the mat, I should say. Think about the resistance in your arms, you're not letting that weight flop down, very slow and controlled. Keep those feet flexed. Getting into your core here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good job, 4, keep breathing, 3, exhale, 2, inhale, 1. Go ahead and bring the weight down away from you. We're gonna bring up our feet to 90 degrees, and then we're gonna cross your body so that right elbow's gonna come to that left knee. Flex both feet, and we're just gonna bring that right up and down, kicking through that heel. Keep breathing. Chin and chest, chin is off chest. We're here for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides, and 1. So bring that right knee in, left cross body, and then kick through that opposite heel. Keep breathing. Chin off the chest again. We're here for 10, 9, good job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're almost there. We're just gonna do some yogi bicycles. So back and forth. Keep that lower back connected, so don't bring those legs down as low. Your chin and chest. Chin is up off of chest. Coming to side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bring those knees in, give yourself a little squeeze, and then kick everything out. Toes in one direction, fingers in the other. Deep inhale. Fill that belly up with that air. Good job. We're going to bring in our right knee, extend your left, give it a squeeze. Maybe give it a few rolls on those ankles. Some of those squats can be a little bit of pressure on there, and then bring that across for your figure four as you guys that foot up. Find a little space in that hip. On the right side, keep that foot flexed, and then when you're ready, we're just going to grab our hamstring, or you can grab your shin, and then just let that head and neck relax. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Gently release. Switch sides here. So hold in that left, extend that right. Take a deep inhale. And then come into that figure four on the other side. Flex that foot. Find some space in that hip by pressing on it with your left hand. And then if you want it, you can pull the shape in, head and neck back down. Deep inhale. Release when you're ready. And then rock and roll until you come to a seated position. You all did amazing. Some days are just like, it helps to do it to get the energy up, and hopefully that did the trick for you. All right, have a great day. Thanks for joining.